Today is awesome because I have Strawberry Hill. Cheers, Margot. I had some DFTBA cookies too, but I ate them.
Best wishes from, best wishes from, best wishes from.
Yesterday I had a volleyball game and I recorded some of it. The other team was pretty much made a fail and the game finished in 30 minutes. So then we went to the Pocket, which is a place where you can hang out and play pool, and we stayed there for the rest of the night. I didn't manage to film any of that, but I did get footage of some bitter balls. I had 3 finals last week. One of them went great, the other 2 were okay. Now I just have to write a 15-page paper and then I'll be done for this semester. My paper is on covers of English books and their Dutch translations. When do they change the cover? Why do they do it? And what's the effect that it has? I went to the library and got this. It's the Dutch version of Looking for Alaska and it's called The Great Perhaps. I'm not a big fan of Dutch translations, but I'll read it and let you guys know if I like the way that it was translated. When you're done with the paper, you have to recommend one or several books for an exposition about books in general. I picked a Dutch book called De Beproeving and Stephanie Meyer's The Host, because those 2 books have the exact same cover, except for this silver ring. Both books were published this year, but the Dutch book was published a couple of months earlier. I'm confused, so I'm gonna do some research. I have a secret. It's the book. Thank you, Lisette. Yesterday I went to bol.com, which is the Dutch version of Amazon, and I looked for paper towns. For some reason, every time that I try to do that, my computer just crashes. I guess my computer just can't handle the awesomeness of paper towns. But when I finally found it, there was a review, and it was by a certain Lisette. Was that you? And when you click on John Green, it says that his latest book was How to Draw Houses. I feel out of the loop. Yesterday I found the Dutch title for paper towns. It's called Waar is Margot Spiegelman, which basically means Where is Margot Spiegelman? If you hadn't guessed that yet. It's too bad that the name Spiegelman actually makes sense in Dutch, because when you read it in English it's kind of like a riddle. It's fun to discover what it means, but here it's just too obvious. The cover looks pretty cool, but nothing can beat the original. I have issues with Dutch translations. Book club update. Still on my first book. Still reading Emma. Finals got in the way. My challenge for everyone, including the viewers, is to go to Google, then type Find Chuck Norris and press I'm feeling lucky. I discovered that yesterday. It's awesome. And I have this really cute song with Whataboutadam Meekakitty. I'll put it in the sidebar. Jonneke, I'll see you tomorrow. As always, best wishes!
I like nerds.